Hello. Hi. Nice to see you here. Hey, it's Darren with the Weird Darkness podcast, and you're watching Raze Chaos, and you need to subscribe right now. Otherwise, I'm going to raise some chaos.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and I'm so happy to see you. Raze is going to continue on with his old convention exclusives that he never got around to showing off. And this one, we're going all the way back to 2021 with the Savant, and he was part of the line that came out with the Suicide Squad movie when it came out. It's really kind of fun, and I hate to say it, but the minute I saw him, and even when they mentioned that he was going to be in the movie, I knew he was one of the characters that was going to die like way early, even though he was played by Michael Rooker. But we're going to go ahead and put this guy away and have a look at him. So yeah, Savant came out in 2006. Originally, he was somebody who wanted to be his own vigilante and moved to Gotham City to do so, and Batman told him, no, you can't do that. He's very skilled, kind of silver spoon in his mouth, was always good at whatever he did, but Batman said no. Batman does not like other vigilantes without his approval, and this guy didn't have it. And rightfully so, because he kind of switched to the wrong side afterwards and became a bit of a problem. But eventually he was taken in by the Birds of Prey, and I believe he had kidnapped, he was with a group and they had kidnapped Black Canary, and Black Canary basically brought him back to the right side and was helping him atone for his past misdeeds. In the movie, however, he shows up and they make a big deal about him being on the squad, and yeah, spoiler alert, he's part of the first group that gets slaughtered. And it was supposed to be a misdirect, but anybody that knew, who had any previous knowledge of the Suicide Squad, would have known immediately. And their little ruse of putting Michael Rooker, having Michael Rooker play him, that wasn't fooling anybody. But we're gonna go ahead and take this guy out and have a look at him. He's really made up to look the way he does in the movie. The Savant in the comics primarily wears black, and his hair is a lot more kept. Like I said, he's kind of upper crust, entitled individual, and he kind of thinks he's better than everybody. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. I mean, he's never really been a big character. He's never been an important character. That's part of the reason why I knew he was probably going to get slaughtered in the very beginning. Or not the very beginning, but soon into the movie. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that there's probably only a handful of Savant fans out there, and that probably comes from the Birds of Prey series more than anything else. He was an openly gay character, so in that respect, I'm sure that there were some followers there, just in the fact that they had an openly gay character that was, I mean, it was no big deal. I mean, he was, it wasn't like this character's, and that's part of the reason why I haven't mentioned it before. Like, not much about the character himself really has much to do with the fact that he's gay. I mean, it was just kind of a, no, by the way, he's gay, if you want to know. You weirdo, you want to know? Who cares? Yeah, otherwise, it's just like, you're going to just get hardcore DC collectors like myself that go for the completion. Otherwise, like, that it makes sense that it would be an exclusive, because it would be that elite that would go for him and not necessarily mass market. So he would probably sit on the shelf for a long time if this was a common pop. So thankfully, it's one of the few times that I think Funko did it right, where they picked the right character to make him an exclusive. It's just like, yes, if you want this character to sell, beside the tiny fan base that would like actually seek this character out, make him an exclusive to drive some desire up for him. But he's part of Raze's collection now. He's part of Raze's DC universe, and that says plenty, because I am meticulous in my collecting. I must have every character I could get. You guys have your Pokemon. I've got my DC. Whew, that almost came back to get me. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, and hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you are a fan of Savant. I mean, I don't expect a lot of people to be so, because he has been used very sparingly, and yeah, I don't even know if they've got any plans to use him in the future. And if you watch the Suicide Squad movie, well, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. Never forget that life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're going to be defined.
Because it's like, yeah, I don't know what to do with it. Your guys' generation is way better than